How's it going, folks, and welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to be talking about Darkrai EX. What makes Darkrai EX optimal and overbearing in the meta? In this video we're going to do a deep dive into the deck. We're going to discuss the card's potential, look at a sample deck that is being used all around the Pokemon TCG Pocket meta, cover its tactics and weaknesses, and provide you with two decks that are good enough to combat the immense aura that Darkrai EX exudes. Before jumping into the details, please subscribe and like the video to help get the channel onto that YouTube algorithm. I appreciate you very, very much. Darkrai EX is a beast of a Pokemon in Pokemon Pocket. It has high enough HP to survive large attacks from the likes of Dialga EX, Garchomp, Machamp EX, and many other big hitting Pokemon. Its ability, Nightmare Aura, deals 20 damage to the opponent's active Pokemon each time a dark energy is attached to it, even when it's on the bench. Yeah, talk about versatility. Since the Space-Time Smackdown expansion, Darkrai EX has become a dominant force in the meta, often paired with cards like Magnezone and Weavile EX for enhanced strategies. And its attack only needs 2 dark energy, leaving the third energy as a colorless option, which it reinforces the versatility and also as a flexibility element. Some of the well-known tactics that makes this deck phenomenal is the incremental damage accumulation. What does that mean? That means that Nightmare Aura, its ability, allows for consistent damage each time a dark energy is attached to Darkrai EX, which puts great pressure on opponents over time. In addition to giving a consistent 20 damage to the opponent's active Pokemon, it has bench safety. The ability to deal damage from the bench enables Darkrai EX to remain protected while still contributing to attacking and the offensive strategy. Combining Magnezone's energy acceleration or Weavile's EX's efficient attack creates a versatile and formidable strategy, which is why everybody's playing Magnezone Darkrai or Weavile Darkrai. Here is a sample deck. The core Pokemon, Darkrai EX, obviously your primary attacker, utilizing Nightmare Aura for incremental damage. Magnezone facilitates energy accelerations through Magneton, allowing rapid attachment of lightning energy to power up its attack. It pairs amazingly well with dark energy. You've also got the likes of Draudigon, serves as an early game staller, leveraging its abilities to inflict damage on attackers, softening up your opponent's active Pokemon in addition to what Darkrai is already doing. So in theory, if you're playing Draudigon and you're playing Darkrai EX, you are given 20 to 40 damage, and if you are even playing Rocky Helmet, you are doing 20 to 40 to 60 damage per attack. It's so wild. And some of the trainer cards that really make this Darkrai deck shine is obviously Research, which provides hand refreshment for better consistency. You've got Cyrus, which strategically forces the opponent to switch their active Pokemon, disrupting their setup, and Cyrus is god tier in this deck. You don't even need Sabrina, because most of the time your opponent will retreat their damaged Pokemon and give up the bench basically through Cyrus. You get to pull it out. Giant Cape also enhances the survivability of key Pokemon such as Darkrai itself, even giving life and new breath to Magnezone by increasing its HP and the energy consumption, like I mentioned before throughout this entire video, primarily darkness with the ability to fuel itself through its Nightmare Aura, giving chip damage, and also Magnezone, just Magneton's ability to accelerate. It's such a great cracked deck. Now we were blowing up, we're basically gassing up Darkrai EX. What is the weakness? The weaknesses are Darkrai EX is vulnerable to grass type attacks, which can exploit weaknesses for significant damage. It also has a huge energy dependency. The deck's reliance on dark energy attachments can be disrupted by energy denial strategies such as Gyarados, Mawile, Porygon Z, which changes the type of energy you can draw into, which in theory, if fast enough, you can slow down its offensive momentum. In addition to energy dependence, like most decks, setup time, building the optimal setup with Magnezone and accumulating energy can be time consuming, leaving the deck susceptible to fast-paced opponents such as Yanmega, Gyarados, Starmie, Celebi, Skarmory, and even Cranados. And the trainers that most hurt Darkrai EX that you should be playing, regardless if it's not Darkrai EX, that is Sabrina. Why? Because you want to pull out the Darkrai so you can get some damage on them, and Cyrus, because most of the time they're going to retreat. Cyrus is just great overall. Now that we've covered the weaknesses, the offenses, the tactics, and the overview of Darkrai EX, here are 2 decks that you should consider playing if you want to have a better opportunity to beat this deck in the events and the ladder. Heck, you could even use these decks in your Discord tournament if you participate in any tournaments. These decks are great. I've used them. They do really great and they've helped me win the event. The first deck is Yanmega EX with Dialga EX. This strategy, it utilizes Yanmega EX's air slash attack, which requires only colorless energy, allowing for flexible deck construction. What does that mean? It means that Dialga EX can expedite energy attachments to Yanmega EX to exploit Darkrai EX's grass type weakness, delivering substantial damage and potential Okos all day long. The advantages of this deck is that speedy setup with low energy requirements. Darkrai's weakness is grass. All you need is any type of energy. You can play Yanmega with steel, water, fire, whatever you want it with, but the best way to pair it, the best chemistry, is with Dialga EX. If you're interested in this deck and how it plays, I have a video you can check out. It comes with commentary and gameplay. Check the description of this video and the pinned comments. I have some gameplay for it, this Dialga Yanmega deck, and it is cracked. The second deck is Skarmory with Bastiodon and Dialga EX. This strategy focuses on Skarmory's high damage attacks to target Darkrai EX and its supporting Pokemon. It's 1 energy, you attach it with a tool. It's hitting for 50, you attach it with Rocky Helmet, and it's potentially, in theory, hitting for 70. This deck, like I mentioned, utilizes low energy attacks to apply early pressure and disrupt the opponent's setup. Some of the advantages that this deck has is that it's speedy with its setup, with low energy requirements. It exploits Dialga's energy acceleration, similar to Yanmega EX, and with a tanky body like Bastiodon and like Dialga, the ability of Bastiodon to take minus 100 for any attacks if you flip heads, dude, that is amazing. That is amazing. Some of the considerations though that you should keep in mind when playing this Skarmory deck is it requires efficient deck thinning and draw support to access necessary cards promptly, such as the fossil to get into your Bastiodon. Otherwise, you're slowly relying on Skarmory and Dialga EX. And again, if you're interested in this deck and how it plays, I have a video on this exact deck profile. It comes with commentary and gameplay. Check it out. It is going to be in the pinned comment below and in the description of this video. Thank you for making it this far. This is the conclusion. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I really do appreciate you and your time. And again, while Darkrai EX decks are formidable in the current meta, understanding their strategies and identifying exploitable weaknesses can turn the tide in your favor. By employing decks like Yanmega EX and Skarmory that capitalize on Darkrai's EX vulnerabilities, puts on early pressure, players can effectively counter and overcome this prevalent threat. Thank you so much again. Don't forget to check out the rest of the channel. Take care, and I will see you all in the event ladder. Peace.